Hello and good morning, family. Happy Tuesday. It is August the 27th, 2024. And I'll tell you a little secret. When I pulled these cards, it made me cry. Just because they were so specific and you realize that you're in tune with spirit in the cards when you see how intricately they are woven together. Yeah. It's really cool. All right, you'll see what I mean. All right, so we're going to start out with Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin is, Dance of the Butterfly Queen. All right, this is number 5. Okay. All right, let's see what she means. A pure heart and sincere love attracts divine grace. With the grace of Kuan Yin, Butterfly Queen, that which was possible becomes possible. Which was impossible becomes possible. From caterpillar to winged creature of delight, you cannot restrain what divine grace ordains, no matter how incredible it may seem to be. Whatever has been troubling you or whatever has been inspiring you, allow grace to infuse the situation or dream so that it may unfold with divine perfection. Allow the Butterfly Queen to dance. She will bring healing and grace to your life situation now. Beloved one, with a lightness of step and grace in her heart. They have really been focusing on transitions, and that's what this is about, whether it's called transitions or transforming, same thing. But all of these cards, multiple decks, came out that way. And last week we had transitioning, because I believe we had a butterfly card in one of them. And then yesterday we had a lot of fire signs and the phoenix, and that's also about transitioning. Okay, so they're really focusing on one particular thing. We are transforming. Okay, now we get to decide what we're transitioning and transforming into, positive or negative. Are we going forward or are we going backwards? Okay, Earth magic today is clouds. Now this says shape-shifting, but we all know that clouds, they change shape. Yeah, I've got off-worlders on the brain because they do use these to shape-shift, to cloak, that kind of thing. But do you cloud watch? You know, we as little kids used to lay on our backs and go, ooh, I see, a bunny rabbit or whatever it was. We still do that to this day. So clouds transform too. All right, let's see. Most of us have had an opportunity at one time or another to notice the shapes and forms of clouds. The forms that they take as they drift gently or boldly across the sky, constantly shifting and changing, adjusting themselves to the requirements of their nature. When we take time to simply observe, we can see the cloud people, images that are an elegant collaboration between nature and our imagination. Yeah, it can be subtle, it can be dramatic. We shapeshift in different ways. You change the way you look every day by putting on a different outfit. That's a form too. But today we're going to focus on spiritually. So we can call it ascension. We can call it spiritual growth. Whatever name you want to attach to it, what do you feel comfortable with or uncomfortable with? They're trying to get us out of our comfort zone. Okay, so our lantern oracle is number 37, and it says transitions. You have all the inner resources you need to cross whatever bridges arise on your new path. Okay. Well, let's see. This says transitions are raw and unstable periods that require time and patience to adjust and recalibrate. Trying to go back is an illusory trap that would be best to avoid. Understand that to return to what was past is not possible. The reality of it no longer exists for you. However, to complete the process of transition, you must choose to leave or let go of what was. Whether this change in circumstance is something that you had wanted or is not relevant, you need to be the one who internally releases what was truly enter into what is now. The sooner you own the departure and reconcile yourself with whatever the change is, the smoother and briefer your period of transition will be. Transition phases can be very, very hard because they are getting you out of your comfort zone. They're trying to get you to release what was in the past. We can make it very hard on ourselves by resisting this. So if there's something that you are morphing into, changing into, growing spiritually, are you resisting it? Are you fighting it? This is, once again, a very individual thought process. Everybody changes into something different. Okay? You go through different things. Somebody may be financially struggling and they're transitioning to a better way of thinking to manifest the resources you need, because God said, ask and you shall receive. That could be one. Somebody might be transitioning into a better position of their spiritual gifts, but they normally resist that transition because of fear. Even though you can say out of your lips, oh, I'm not scared. Yeah, you can be. An underlying fear of what you might see and experience. Fear of the unknown is a very real thing in transition periods. So this is some soul searching today of what's keeping you from transforming. All right. Now, moving on to Whispers of Healing, we have number 35, and this is Transform. Lots of butterflies in these pictures. We have butterfly because we know that they morph caterpillar to butterfly. All right. Okay, let's see. Can you feel the importance of what is happening for you? You're in a phase where just about anything is possible. To achieve transformation, you must really think it is possible. Believing in yourself and your abilities is the key to creating change being shown to you. You may have wanted a certain outcome, but not really believed that it was possible. To achieve the desired changes in your health, be willing to make changes to your behaviors. You do some things out of habit, some because of the way you were taught, and others because they are easy. Try a new approach to create your change. If needed, get a buddy to do it with you. This could be anything from eating healthier to taking 10-minute walks or learning a new hobby. Reinforce the changes you're making in your life by enlisting the support of your family members or someone you know who will cheer you on. Think about the collective group, because we will. Repeat the much prized changes to form new positive habits. As you start having success, you will develop an unshakable conviction that you will get to where you want to be. So many times fear is a big factor. Willpower is a factor. And there's another factor that people don't want to realize. They don't want to do the work. It's too hard. And you could be too lazy. And then you complain that you're not transforming the way you want. Well, you have to do the work. Okay? Whatever that means to you. Meditation, prayer, retreat time. What do you need to do? If you need to change habits, you have to have the desire to do it. You have to put the work in no matter what it is. Okay, Beyond Lemuria today is number 53, and it's Transformation. Beautiful card. You see how this doesn't happen by accident. They're all in the same category. That's why it brings you to tears when you realize how in tune Spirit is. All right. Feel whatever you need to feel. It may be hard to present with some parts of yourself. Bring them into a cocoon of gentle self-love and reflection, and insight will come. The shadows can be released, and your heart space will soften. Cry or be angry if this is what you are holding on to, and laugh at the hilarious, ironic, divine perfection of it all. This card beckons you beyond your constructed outer self, where you can delve into the beautiful abyss of your being. Revel in the twilight before the dawn and let your wings unfurl. There you go. Whatever that is, self-love, you transform, but you have to love yourself from what you're transforming from and what you're transforming into. Do you love what you see? Okay. All right, so our shadow work today says control. Apparently we have to release control. Jen does not like this. Just saying. By letting go of the illusion of control, we open ourselves to genuine freedom. Well, that's a transition. I'm transitioning into releasing control over certain things in my life. So think that transformation can happen more smoothly, and I'm not resisting. We can't control. And that's usually what our divine creator wants us to do. Will you just give it to me, please? Well, okay, Father, but you can only have 95.9%. I need the other part. And he just sits there and shakes his head, face palms, and goes, child, just give it to me. How many of you resist the transformation? Because you need to control it. Well, my way's better, God. Okay, sure. You know the old cliche. If you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans and how you're going to control the situation. All right. Now, inner child. Oh, little birthday. He looks disappointed. Oh, because his cake's spilling in the floor. Oh, no. No, this fat kid don't want no spilled cake. All right. Number 8 is growth. Still in the realms of transforming. See what it says here. I face life with openness and love. Now this would tell you I face life with control. You got to be open. You got to be open to transform. And then you have to release the control to let the transformation happen. You see the process here? Your spirit animal today, beautiful number 11, is the butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. Yep. What can you become? Let's see. Joy and the beautiful lightness of being alive and creative in the world is the focus when the butterfly spirit flutters before you. Transformation is inevitable as you grow into your most beautiful, empowered self. Indeed, you will go through some uncomfortable stages as you let go of the forms of your life that no longer fit the new you. Even relationships must go through shifts to match your new emerging self. If you focus on the beauty and not the challenges, stop taking yourself too seriously and choose to be playful, loving, and joyous. You will soon know the miracle your soul wants to experience through you. Today is the day for joy. So alight, look around and see the beauty that is everywhere and in everyone, including you. I was just talking to Nadia about this yesterday. So many times we focus on the negativity and the ugly in the world, and we don't stop and look for the beauty and the love. One has to override the other. And that old proverb about, the bad wolf and the good wolf, which one will win? Well, which one do you feed more? The negative one or the positive one? Whatever you do today, look for the positive of things. If you wake up every day and look for the problems of what's wrong, what's going to happen, shoulda, coulda, woulda, then you're already set and you're not transforming. Wake up and go, thank you, Father, I am awake. Set little goals for yourself. Look at the beauty. Thank you for the sunrise. Thank you for the air that I breathe. Thank you for the beautiful family I have. And if it's not your personal bloodline family, be grateful for this family because we love you. All right? Look for the positive. And no offense to all my Debs out there, don't be a Debbie Downer. All right? All right, your final card today from Tarot is the Tower card, Major Arcana. That's number 16. Now, a lot of people see this card and they go, ooh, that's not good. Well, it actually can be positively aspected. And the way it fits into this reading, the Tower moment can mean change. And it can mean a positive change, that you're throwing out all the other old ways and habits, and you're releasing, you are transforming. You're learning your lesson of what not to do. Okay, so you get rid of it so you can start fresh again. But you have to have a Tower moment. That's the change process. You're transitioning. Okay, you can't keep the same habits and, what's the definition of insanity? Keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. Yeah, that's kind of the Tower card. So this is not, it can mean chaos and destruction, but in this sense, it's positive, and it means you got to throw out all the old bad stuff and make room for the good stuff. All right, it's okay to have Tower moments. It could be cleaning out your closets, decluttering, but we spiritually declutter too, releasing old habits, ways of thinking. It's a form of transformation. Okay? All right, guys. Those are your oracles for today. I've got a very busy day, and I'll see you on King's Show later today. All right? You guys have a very happy Tuesday. Know that God loves you, and I do too.